Welcome back to the fifth week of the course Digital Marketing Strategy. So, greetings to all. So, we are in the midway of our discussion and we have reached to the fifth week. So, today we will be starting the first lecture of the fifth week and in the fifth week we have chosen to discuss one of the very pivotal I would say part of digital marketing, that is search marketing. So, search marketing similar to the display marketing, search marketing is also very popular and it accounts for almost 90% of the total spendings that happens in the overall digital advertisement. So, it plays a very important role. So, today we will be discussing about the first lecture where we will discuss about the introduction of search marketing, and in the coming lectures, that is in the second and third lecture, I would be talking about search engine optimization, and in the fourth and fifth lecture I would be talking about search engine marketing. So, let us start. So, before we actually discuss about the search marketing and we actually discuss what does it mean, what are its characteristics and all those things, we should try to understand the very relevance, very importance of search advertisement. So, if I have taken some data from statistica.com, and if you see these data, it actually highlights how important search advertisement in digital marketing. So, if you see ad spending, so this is the India level data. So, ad spending in the search advertisement market is projected to reach 152.8 billion rupees in 2024, and it is expected to show the annual AGR, that is cumulative average growth rate of 12.1%, that is quite significant, and that will lead to the projected market volume of around 240.5 billion rupees by 2028. Just imagine how huge this amount is. So, the companies, they are spending this much amount on search advertisement. So, you can just imagine how much revenues they must be getting out of it, right. So, in the global comparison, if we say, then most ad spending will be generated in US, that is around 10,710 billion rupees in 2024, and in this market rupees 218.3 billion of total spending will be generated through mobiles. So, mobile have been playing a very pivotal role in digital marketing. We have been seeing this, that there have been increase in the usage of smartphones, and people nowadays, they are more inclined towards smartphones when we talk about digital marketing or search engine in comparison to the desktop or the tablet. So, nowadays if you see, there are advertisements coming on televisions also, Google and their voice commands, they have said Google karke dekho. So, these are very popular. So, nowadays people, they even don't have to type or something, they will just touch the mic and they will speak and the Google will search for it. Now, it has opened a very wide spectrum, very wide market for these players, the players of search advertisement. Also, it is very interesting to note here that initially, before, when we were talking about the traditional advertisement, we actually didn't know what the consumer wants. We didn't know the intent of the consumers. But what is now happening, the consumer, they are sharing their intent, as in what they want to know, what they are expecting, what they are searching, what they are looking for, everything they are sharing on the Google search or any search engines. Now, it is much easier for the companies, it is much easier for these stakeholders to grasp the consumer intent. So, for example, I am in need of a car, for example. Now, the companies won't know if we follow the traditional marketing route. The company won't know unless and until I will let them know. But through now, for example, if I am searching the best car deals in India, or the best car or the best compact SUV or whatever. For example, if I am searching it, and then again I am searching it at a very micro level also, like for example Creta, or for example if I am searching features of Creta, price of Creta. So, what I am doing, I am actually showing my intent towards buying this particular product, right. So, now with this search advertisement, it is much easier for the companies to take the intent, to grasp the intent, to analyze those intent, and accordingly frame the search advertisement. So you understood how the traditional and the digital advertisement has a very important role to play. So also the last point, if we see the average ad spend per internet user in the search advertisement is rupees 142, which I would say quite significant in 2024 if we say in India. So per internet user, if it is 142, which is quite significant, I would say. Now we have established that search advertisement is something which is playing a very pivotal role for any company, and from this model even the search engine companies like Google or Bing or Yahoo, whatever, so they are also getting benefited. The marketers, they are also getting benefited because they are, they are attracting the users, they are getting more leads, they are getting conversions and all. So they are also getting benefited, and even the consumers, they are also getting benefited because they get all those information free of cost. So it is a win-win situation for every stakeholders, if you say. So it rarely happens that we develop a model which is win-win for everyone, right? So it is not like that any one party is getting suffered. So for example, consumers, obviously they are getting more and more information of the product. So they get information about the product, they get to know about the features, price and all those characteristics of the product, and that too free of cost. So they get the facility of comparison, they get the facilities of reviews and recommendations, they get the facilities of online review videos, all those things. They get various data about the product. So everything they get, that is virtually free of cost, right? So consumer is also benefited, also the marketers, they are also benefited because marketers are getting the leads, they are actually helping in conversion. So this is helping a lot, right? And also the middleman, the bridge between the marketers and the consumers, and that is the search engines, they are also getting benefited because they are being paid as per the pay per click or something like that, right? So it is a revenue model which is suitable and feasible for every stakeholders. So let us talk in detail about search marketing. So search marketing is a marketing strategy to increase the online presence on search engine result pages. So what is search engine result pages? So search engine result pages are the pages are the outcomes or the results that pop up when we search for anything on any Google search or say search engine, any search engine we search. For example, if we search the best cars in India, so if we get a list of all the web sources and all. So that is basically that page which lists the results are basically called search engine result pages. So it is a strategy to increase the online presence on search engine result pages and also to attract web traffic towards the company website using both the paid and unpaid technique on search engines such as Google, Microsoft Bing, Yahoo, Baidu and etc. So if you can see, I have also put their logo, Google, and also they are placed in terms of their market share. So this is Google, Microsoft Bing and then Yahoo, and these are the players on the basis of market share also, and obviously Google has the highest market share. So at its core, search marketing is about being where potential customers are, that is on search engines. So nowadays what is happening, anything we want to know, we will just Google karo. Anything we want to know, Google karo, right? You say to Google and you get the information. So whatever you want to know, you want to make some recipe, you just Google it and you learn how to make recipe. You want to visit some place, you Google it, you know the route to visit the place. You want to know the distance between say Varanasi to Delhi, you just Google it and you get to know. You want to know which books are there which is going to increase my communication skill, you can Google it and know. So there is almost anything, we say that Google is the next guru, right? So Google knows everything, something like that. So what is happening, this tendency actually has a very great potential to convert them in the terms of search marketing. So whatever we searching that have the potential for being marketed. So for example, if I am searching for some recipes, so there might be some books, there might be some YouTube tutorials, there might be some ingredients or masala, they can market their products, right? So there is a great opportunity in search marketing. So as many web users turns to search engines to gain information about almost anything, as I am saying, including any product or services, the companies can therefore be benefited from having it online presence in these SERPs, that is search engine result pages. So it is imperative for any organization or any company to have their online presence, and that can be done using these search engines. Moving ahead, there is some confusion between search marketing and search engine marketing and then search engine optimization. So interchangeably they are being used, but there is a thin line difference between all these. Search marketing should not be confused with search engine marketing. So they are both different. Actually, search marketing is the marketing strategy that uses both, that is paid, that is search engine marketing, and unpaid, that is search engine optimization, to gain their online presence. So basically search marketing is the umbrella term which includes both SEM and SEO. So search marketing is an umbrella term which includes both search engine optimization. So search engine optimization, these are basically the unpaid one, and also we call them organic results. So they give the organic results as in they are not being paid for, and search engine marketing are the sponsored or the paid results which is being paid by some companies and all. So we need to understand the difference. Search engine optimization is a marketing strategy to ensure how your how your website or how your brand or product it ranks higher in the search engine result pages organically. So basically you are not trying to pay for it, you are trying to tweak with some keywords and indexing and all. So that is how you are going to optimize so that it ranks higher. See, again there is a war that every company wants to be on the first page rather and the first place rather in the search engine results. Why it is happening? Because for example, practically you also see how many times you have actually moved from first page to second page. So data says that only 25% of the users, they actually move to the second page of the Google search. So the point is only the first page. If you are in the first page, then actually the user are going to see 75% of the user are going to see your website or your brand. Otherwise you would be ignored if you are indexed later, if you are listed in some later pages. Also in the first page, if you are on the top on the first few results, then obviously you have a better chance to be spotted. Obviously you will be spotted by the users. So that is basically the whole competition is how to rank yourself higher on these search engine result pages. So that is the whole story, that is the whole strategy that the companies follow. So if they are paying for it, paying to be on the top, then it is called search engine marketing, and they are optimizing their website, they are optimizing their keywords and so on. So that is basically called search engine optimization. So this is unpaid and this is paid. So now we have a clear understanding that otherwise in most of the literature, search marketing, or many people say search advertisement. Search advertisement basically comes under the purview of this search advertisement. So search ads is nothing but search engine marketing, but search marketing and search engine marketing are two different things, because search marketing also includes the SEO. So that is the basic thin line difference that we need to have an understanding about, and our lecture would also be framed in that way also. So in the first lecture we are talking about the details, and probably in second and third lecture we will be talking about the SEO, and in the fourth and fifth lecture we will be talking about the search engine marketing. So I was talking repeatedly about search engine result pages. So what are those? Because it plays a very important role. Everyone, every company, every business, they want to rank themselves higher on this list. So it is a list of search results. So whenever we search anything on search engines, that gives a list, that gives a search list, and it appears after the user does the online search by putting some keywords in the search bar. So in addition to organic search results, so as I was saying, organic search results are the one which are unpaid. The SERPs usually include sponsored paid search and also PPC, that is pay per click ads. So apart from organic search result, they also produces the sponsored paid searches and pay per click ads. So typically what happens, so for example, this is the search bar. So this is the search bar, for example. So if you put anything into this, uh, the first few will come, they will be all sponsored. So they will be all sponsored, and then they will, here they will put organic results that will automatically come as per their relevance and quality. And here maybe they will put some that is PPCs. So PPCs might come here, also they might come here also, right. So they might, PPCs might come here also. So that is a typical layout of the SERPs, right, search engine result. I will also show in the next slide also. So that is a typical layout. So search marketing is a tactic to ensure that companies website rank on the top of these SERPs. So usually what type of searches the consumers do, the users do, the internet users do, they do navigational queries. So what happens sometimes, that is quite common nowadays. Instead of writing the URL of anything, URL of any website, URL of any company, what we are doing, we are typing the same thing in the search bar. So for example, I want to search, I want to visit the website of the institution BHU. So rather than putting that thing in the URL www.bhu.ac.in, I would search it in search bar, that is bhu.ac.in, and then I will search it. So that is basically called navigational queries. Informational queries is when I want to get some information, best deal of the cards, top 10 tourist destinations, or best Chinese recipes. So all those are basically the informational queries. Best college for law, best commerce college. So all these are basically the informational queries. Then there are some transactional queries where it is more typical about buying something, so to transact something. So that is something which is very typical for transactional queries, like where to buy running shoes, how to buy this, where to find this, the restaurants near me, all those things basically comes under the transactional queries. So the transactional queries, they have got the highest possibilities for putting the search for highest scope for the search marketing. However, navigational queries have the least, because they are very specific in nature, that you want to visit this particular website. So they are very specific, but still they get an opportunity. For example, you are searching for BHU. Now they may give some other university, some private universities, some private colleges. They can give their because there is a common understanding that anyone, for example, is searching for Banaras Hindu University, must be interested in doing some course. So that is a normal understanding, and also it will be tagging the user based on their age. For example, if the age is age matches with the graduate level age or postgraduate level, then they will immediately show you some courses or something like that. So there is obviously tagging as well that identifies all. They help the search engines to refine their searches or results. So moving ahead, see, this is the Google search results. So I try to search top 5 health insurance companies in India. This is what I have searched. So here you see this is sponsored. They flashed on the top. So this came on the first and this came on the second. Second spot they came. So now what is happening? Obviously, the first thing that you see will this. Your focus will be any typical internet user will be seeing this. So this is the sponsored. So now these are the paid advertisement. It comes under search engine marketing. So it is a search engine marketing technique to cater to this thing, right. So for example, if I am interested to know top 5 health insurance companies in India, so probably they will flash here. So if I click here, I would be redirected to their pages. So these are the sponsored paid results, but there are some organic results also, like you see these are the organic, they came in the organic results. So basically if you want to come here as a company, as a brand, then obviously you have to focus on the search engine optimization. Then only you will be able to list yourself in the top results through unpaid route or organic route, right. So coming again back to the history of search marketing, how it has evolved. So it also it's not a very old story, but still within say 30 years there have been a very significant change in the search market industry. So, the development of search marketing as a channel goes back to 1996, when the first search engine OpenText initiated the paid search business model. So, there were search engines before that also, but the paid search business model, it came with the launch of OpenText. So, OpenText, they initiated the paid search engine system. After OpenText, GoTo.com pioneered the paid search business model with its pay per placement model. So, if you want to place your ad, if you want to place your website or brand, then you have to pay for it, right. So, it is a pay for placement model, and it also introduced the bidding process. So, if you want to place your products, you want to place your website or your brand, then you have to go through some bidding process, and then only your ad will be placed on the search engine result pages. Then with its name changed to Overture in 2003, the GoTo.com was purchased by search engine Yahoo, that strengthened the paid search marketing business. The whole it was revolutionized when Yahoo took over this, but actual revolution came when in 2000 Google launched AdWords program. So, Google launched Google AdWords program, which gained popularity only after 3 years. In 2003, it has gained a lot of popularity, and it actually made it to top the list. So, now they have almost 80% of the market share in this domain. Now, the Google AdWords is basically simply called Google Ads. So, they have renamed themselves. So, just Google Ads. We will be discussing this also. So, in 2005, Ask.com, it launched its PPC services, that is pay per click services, called Ask Sponsored Listing, and soon after that MSN also followed in 2006, but Google still they remained on the top of the chart. So, let us understand what Google Ads are and how does it work, what are its various offers it offers. So, every second there are billions of searches happening on Google, and majority of the search result pages includes Google Ads. So, whatever we search, every time we search, they are going to include some Google Ads. So, it is paid by businesses. Google Ad is an effective way to drive relevant qualified traffic to your website exactly when people are searching for the type of products or services your business offers. So, obviously the traffic, the users would be relevant, and obviously they would be qualified, because obviously they are using the internet and they would be specifically searching your product, right. So, there would be relevant so they are not just wanderers or just anything. So, they came to Google search, they come to search engine or to specifically search for any product. So, that makes them relevant, users, relevant prospects also, right. So, Google Ads is the name of Google pay per click platform, which allows businesses to gain visibility across Google properties. So, it is a product that a company can use to promote their business, help sell their products or services, raise awareness about their brands, increase traffic to their company's website. So, Google, it is a market leader which accounts for almost 82% of the market share in the leading desktop engine search in 2024. So, how does Google AdWords works? So, Semrush.com has given this infographics. So, first there is a user interaction, that is at the first stage user searches on Google or visits GND sites, then auction system is initiated. Google holds a quick auction, online auction, real time based, advertiser bid for ad placement, and then in the third step, on the basis of the relevance and the quality, the ads are evaluated, and the quality scores are measures the overall ads quality, and on that basis it determines the rank. So, combines the bid amount with the quality score, it determines the ads placement and position, it determines where it is going to rank it in the search engine result pages, and then ultimately it is displayed to the users. So, that is how the Google ad works. So, if we talk about why to use Google Ads, then obviously it makes sense that it is going to give you visibility. For example, if anyone searches for car, then if you are a car manufacturer, then obviously it will come in front of that user. So, it gives immediate visibility. The moment for example, I just came to my office and I noticed that my shoe is tore, and immediately I thought that I have to buy the new shoes. Immediately I will search. Now the relevant companies, say Nike or Adidas or Skechers, so immediately their shoes will flash. So what is they getting? They are getting immediate visibility. Also there is flexibility, so they get an opportunity to change the design, change the content or copy. So there is a flexibility. Precise targeting, because I am searching for shoes, those ads are shown to me. So what is this? This is precise targeting. Also it helps me remarketing. If you remember remarketing, the process of remarketing, for example, I search anything on Flipkart or say Amazon, I went through the product but I actually didn't buy it. But now what happens? That will be flashing in my search results. It will be flashing in my search results, and then I will get to know that okay, I have left this, so probably I may visit it again and buy it. It is a cost effective, and also it helps in measuring the results. So they gives data, and you can actually see the effectiveness of your advertisement. So various types of Google ads are there. Search ads, so they are typical, whatever we are searching, the ads related to it. Then there are display ads that might be unrelated also, but again display ads we have discussed in display advertisement. Then there would be shopping ads, which is typically would come, for example, if we search something on Amazon, Myntra or Flipkart, it will flash it here. There are shopping ads. Then video ads, if you want to search how to play guitar, so they will immediately give you the video ads as well. And also they will give you app ads. For example, if you search for some banking solution or something like that, so they will give you app ads also. So how does this search engine works? So there are two major functions that these search engines do. That is, first is crawling and indexing. So the search engine's main job is to crawl and index the billions of websites based on their content, that is text, audio or video, and also other unstructured files and data which typically would not be accessible by the users. So these search engines, they crawl and index. Crawl is as in they reach to the website and they try to find the keywords, and then they index into the index server. And then mapping and serving, it includes ranking the crawled and indexed content with predetermined parameters to filter and present the most relevant answer to the particular query when it is put by the users. So let us try to understand how does this workflow or how does this search engine works. So what happens? The user shows intent by typing the search query in the form of combination of words or any single words, which is commonly known as the keywords. So upon receiving the query, the web server will send it to the index server where the web pages are indexed. So a typical search engine job is to keep crawling the web regularly by using the software called Spiders. So they use the bots, that is spiders, which index the content and saves them for the future use. So the index server will match the most relevant pages with the help of document servers. So document servers hold this information about all these websites by ranking one which is the most authoritative and have the best quality. So on that basis, and obviously if some bidding is involved, then obviously the bid price also. So at this stage, snippets like additional information can also be provided by the Google Ads. So they are basically providing the supplementary information to the search result. For example, if you search, you search car, then in car they will give you information like nearby showrooms or the prices or the features. So they give some additional information also. So once the top results are ready to be served, they are showcased in two ways. So either they can be shown as the organic results for which the brand need not have to pay, that is basically SEO results, and they are typically shown below the SEM results. So what is SEM results? SEM results are the paid results for which the brand or website have to pay. So that is all from my side. I hope you have understood the essence of search marketing, and you also have understood how the search engine works to display the organic and inorganic, or I would rather say paid search results. That is all for this lecture. I hope you have enjoyed. We will meet in the next lecture. Thank you so much.